an analogy that FT uses a lot, I'm sure everyone's heard him talk about the bar fight analogy. If you're at a bar and a fight erupts, don't jump in right away. It's wait to see which side is winning and then jump in on that side. And that's the analogy for when the market opens, don't immediately jump in. Look to see the market try to rotate higher, try to rotate lower, and then look to see who has the upper hand. If you see a bar fight start to happen, and there's one gigantic guy who's like 6'6", 300 pounds, and he's jacked, and some other dude who's like 5'9", 160 pounds, and you see that they're about to fight, well, you're probably going to bet on the bigger guy. And then if the bigger guy winds up and throws a haymaker and nails the smaller guy, then you're like, whoa, okay, the little guy's probably in trouble. But what happens if the little guy takes that punch and just shakes it off and just looks right back at that bigger guy, and the bigger guy kind of looks like maybe he just threw his best punch? Then you might kind of change your mind and be like, maybe this little guy has something in his back pocket. And it's the same thing with something like a double TPO high, or like if you look at today, the same thing is happening when you see the cumulative delta rising as prices going down. Like that's the little guy getting punched, but the little guy not falling over. So it's like it's not just one, it's not 1 + 1 = 2. It's you're seeing this action happen and there's an expectation of what could happen next. But then when something else happens instead, that tells you something more. So when you see this positive delta, going up and up and up, but price is going lower, that's the same thing as the little guy getting punched but not going down, where you're like, oh man, there's a little bit more than meets the eye.
If you've enjoyed this analogy, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified about each new Convergent Trading video.